Structure of the human heart. In human beings, the transport of substances such as oxygen, carbon dioxide, digested food, excretory products, etc. is carried out by specialized long-distance transport systems constituting the circulatory system of our body. Blood is an important component of circulatory system that carries the required substances to various organs of the body. The circulation of blood and its transportation to every organ of the body is ensured by the blood circulatory system, which constitutes of the heart and blood vessels. Let us try to understand the unique and intricate structure of the heart in this module. The human heart is a hollow, conical-shaped muscular organ roughly of the size of our clenched fist. It is reddish-brown in color and weighs approximately 300 grams in males and 250 grams in females. The heart is situated between the two lungs in the middle of the thoracic cavity and is surrounded by a protective two-layered sac known as the pericardium. The pericardial fluid secreted in the cavity between the pericardium and the heart reduces friction between the cardiac walls and the surrounding tissues. The heart is a double pump which is divided by a septa into two halves, the right half and the left half. Each of these halves consists of two communicating chambers, the upper smaller auricle or atrium and the lower larger ventricle. So in all, the heart has four chambers, namely the two upper auricles called the left and the right auricles and the two lower ventricles called the left and the right ventricles. There are two valves between the right auricle and the right ventricle. These valves provide one-way passage for the unidirectional flow of blood from auricle to the ventricle. The walls of the heart are composed of special muscles called the cardiac muscle fibers. Many blood vessels originate from the heart, the important ones being the aorta, pulmonary artery, the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. Let us now understand how the heart functions to purify the blood. The oxygen-rich blood from the lungs comes to the thin-walled upper chamber of the heart, the left auricle. It should be well remembered that the auricle is in a relaxed state while collecting the blood. Afterwards, it contracts and the left ventricle expands so that the blood is transferred to it. Eventually, when the muscular left ventricle contracts, the blood is pumped out to the body. The deoxygenated blood from the body comes to the upper chamber on the right auricle, when it expands. As the right auricle contracts, the corresponding lower chamber, that is the right ventricle, dilates, leading to the transfer of blood to it. This in turn pumps the blood to the lungs for oxygenation. Since the ventricles have to pump blood into the various organs, they possess thicker muscular walls as compared to the auricles. The valves ensure unidirectional flow of blood even on the contraction of the auricles and the ventricles.